We are now just a little over 5 months away from the official release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker by director J.J. Abrams. That is all set and ready to end the sequel trilogy and the Skywalker saga itself. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. So what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this film is really going to tap into the prequel trilogy as well as the original trilogy in order to benefit many of the main characters, like Rey and Kylo Ren in this story. And on top of all of this, we do know that a lot of the revelations in this film are going to lead to saga-wide implications and change how we view the entire Skywalker saga. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the plans by J.J. Abrams and crew, this is where things begin to get very intense for the character of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, specifically, what's really intriguing about all of this is that it's described that reshoots for The Rise of Skywalker are extending all the way until September of this year, where Disney and Lucasfilm aim to complete the film by October. It's explained that one of the scenes planned for reshoots is said to involve Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi in the third act of the film, where one of the plans by J.J. Abrams is to have Kenobi's ghost appear in the netherworld of the Force, standing next to both Luke and Yoda, and shifting through three different phases, where Ewan McGregor will appear as he did in Episode 3, except as a Force ghost, where he is said to eventually transition to a bridge between the McGregor Kenobi ghost and, of course, the Alec Guinness ghost of Obi-Wan Kenobi, providing a more middle-aged look where in the final phase they plan to develop a far older Kenobi, where he would almost be a completely different character appearance-wise, while also still holding Ewan McGregor's facial structure and features. The sequence is said to evolve and what a Force ghost is able to do, and what the Force allows them to do, such as showing the netherworld of the Force to the mortals. Additionally, it's described that JJ plans for John Williams to record a track for the sequence in late August, once filming is said to begin for his sequence. So let's go over a couple of parts about this, because we do know that Episode 9, at the end of the day, is really going to be the culmination of the Skywalker saga. It's a very important film by Disney and Lucasfilm, as well to the Star Wars community, because this film really does determine the future of the Star Wars franchise. Now, like I've always said and expressed before in the past, if you look at both Anakin, Luke, Vader, they really are the true faces of the Star Wars franchise. But I would go as far to say that Kenobi is really on the top of the list as well there, because, well, at the end of the day, he is the one who also trained Luke Skywalker. He is the one who showed Luke the Jedi way, while he was on Tatooine, and shifted him away from that lifestyle. So, moving on forward, the whole entire idea of evolving what a Force ghost is able to do, and what the Force allows a ghost to actually do, is this sequence that is being described that J.J. Abrams plans to do during reshoots that are said to be extended now all the way until September of this year. Meaning, of course, that they are really trying to restructure parts of the movie. Now, in August, they plan to have a scene where Obi-Wan Kenobi's Force ghost appears next to both Luke and Yoda, where Kenobi's ghost is said to have 3 different phases, where the first phase is Ewan McGregor's normal self as he appeared in Episode 3, except in the form of a Force ghost, where the second phase is all set to actually be a middle-aged version of Ewan McGregor. Think about a mixture of Alec Guinness and Ewan into one being. And then the third and final phase is said to be a brand new type of Obi-Wan Kenobi that the fans have never seen before or would have never imagined to see on the big screen. Kind of like how you imagine the difference between both Hayden Christensen and Sebastian Shaw as Force ghosts. That's exactly what they will be doing with Obi-Wan Kenobi's ghost in Episode 9 in his third and final phase. So this is all said to take place within the netherworld of the Force, a location that we have never seen before in the Star Wars franchise, at least on film. And I think that the fact that they are going to be exploring that side of Star Wars is really going to intrigue a lot of casual, new fans, and hardcore fans alike around the world. Because if you think about it, it really is a question, where do the Force ghosts really go? Or where are they really when they are talking to characters like Luke and Rey and other characters like Kylo Ren? Exactly where are they? And what is that experience like for Kylo? Or should I say for Luke, Obi-Wan, Anakin, Yoda, Qui-Gon, you name it. So the fact that these Force ghosts are going to be based within the netherworld of the Force, and how it's going to be demonstrated to the audience / the fans around the world once this movie drops come December of this year, I think it's really going to open up the great possibilities of what the Star Wars franchise really is and what it's going to evolve into for the years to come by Disney and Lucasfilm, as long as people enjoy the films. Now, yes, I do know that there's a lot of controversy about the sequel trilogy, which is fine, and that all mainly started with the backlash of The Last Jedi and how, Disney and Lucasfilm had a completely different vision of what Star Wars should be. So now with Episode 9, we do know that a lot of adjustments are being made, and that there are going to be a lot of fixed elements to The Last Jedi in Episode 9. The fact that George Lucas is also attached also, boosts my optimism of this movie. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon.